It's so nice to get the kids involved in projects like sewing.
Yes.
Because it's fun, but it's also very practical.
Very practical, and kids just love it. They love being creative, and June 13 is actually National Sewing Machine Day.
Who knew?
Yeah.
There's a National Sewing Machine Day.
There is a day. So I've got a bunch of great stuff to get kids sewing, and it's so much fun, as you can see. I want to start off with this awesome chair over here.
This is the best little chair.
This is the cutest. It's on little wheels. It opens up. It has storage in the back. You can customize the fabric, customize the color. This is from Arrow Sewing Cabinets. So they have sewing tables. They have storage. It's not necessarily just for sewing, craft storage, cutting tables, and it's all fun, bright colors, great for kids.
Yeah, that is going to get them motivated. They're going to want to sit on that chair and do their projects. I think it's adorable.
And hem those pants for mommy.
Hem those pants for mommy, would ya? Or if it's me, like sew the inner leg of all of my workout pants. A rip, like on one side.
Yes,
just reinforce it, please. So look at all the beautiful colors we have here.
Okay, so let's start over here. If you're not ready to have your child on the sewing machine, you can start with some great fabric crafts. So these are all from Tulip. They're fabric markers, puffy paints, glitter paints. You can do your own spray dye, tie dye.
Nice.
So it's really easy. You know, everything's there for you. You don't even have to think about it.
Very good. Okay,
Then,
I love that.
When you are ready, you're going to move into a sewing machine.
Right.
So I would say young kids can start to sew at 8. They can do it comfortably. I have friends that started at 4.
Oh, wow.
My daughter started at 15 months. She is pressing the pedal and turning the... But you can find some very basic sewing machines. They're great for the whole family that kids will not be afraid of. You want to look for features like speed control. So I have the pedal up here to press. And you can control the speed. So this is really, really handy and important when your kids are doing something. You want them to keep it nice and slow. But as they gain confidence, you can come up here. You want to look for machines that have very few stitches. A drop-in bobbin is great because it's easier to work with and it sews a lot smoother.
Okay.
So these machines from Janome are perfect beginner models.
Nice, and I like the fact that, you know, this will also be good for the grown-ups to be using.
For the entire
whole
family. You can do all of your projects on here and your kids can use it no problem.
Very nice.
Then we have some super cute machines just for kids.
Oh, isn't that beautiful?
These are more Janome models. This is the little pink one and the little gray one. They do a lot of super fun stitches. And look, even the foot pedal is cute. I saw this, I was like, that's adorable.
That is adorable.
So these are just for kids, you know, when they're doing purses or pillows or superhero capes.
Yes.
Then you can have toys, because if your daughter is sewing or your son is sewing, why wouldn't their dolls want to sew?
Of course.
So this is actually, I know.
Everyone sews. Everyone sews.
This is a little toy sewing machine for dolls.
Yeah.
So you can set up, you know, you have the kitchen set for your dolls, you have the little horse and pony thing.
That's awesome.
And then this one over here is another kind of somewhat toy sewing machine.
Yeah.
It doesn't use thread, so it just uses needles. There is a guard on there and it felts the fabric together, so you can make little plushies, little animals.
That is so cute. Okay, so when you are thinking of doing, getting your kids out there, are these your patterns for girls' dresses?
So these patterns from Quick Sew, these you can do mommy and me. There's lots of kids outfits too. So many things you can do, and all this stuff I got from Nova Sewing. So they have a huge selection, all of the machines. And let's talk about accessories too.
Okay.
So, you know, you see these adorable little boxes. You can put all your sewing supplies in here. Colorful threads for anyone. Bobbins too. Bobbins, usually they're, you know, silver, they're clear, but now they're pink and they're blue. And then, you know, it's not just for girls. There's cars. Mickey Mouse.
Patches though? Is that what these are?
So iron on. So, you know, it doesn't have to be a huge commitment with a sewing machine. You can also do the fun fabric crafts, fabric-based crafts, you know, hand sewing with your kids, embellishments, all that kind of stuff.
Mickey Mouse. What I like about it is just, I think a lot of people are going back to basics because times are tough. Like, things are expensive.
Yes.
And I think that on a practical level, it makes sense for kids to be learning things that people used to know.
Exactly.
This is what people used to do all the time.
Exactly. But it's fun, you know.
And it's fun. And I know you have a passion for it.
Yes.
Like you just, like you wake up and you're like, oh my gosh, I just want to sew
today?
Which is awesome. But for people that, you know, need some convincing to get into it, these are the things that are actually going to save you money.
Exactly.
You're going to have a skill set that's actually going to make life a little bit easier for you and your family.
And kids will love it. So they love making their own things. They love doing costumes. You can do the costumes for them.
Yes.
And all you need is to have the proper machine. So if you know, whether it's your cabinetry, whether it's the right tools, but definitely the machine, you want to look for something, you know, with basic stitches, basic functions, a drop-in load, really, really easy to work with. And these are just from novasewing.com. They do flat rate shipping, so no matter what you buy, if you buy a huge machine, if you buy little notions, zippers, the key to it is just play. Be really creative.
Have some fun.
Have fun with your kids. Yeah.
Really nice.
Yeah.